Breaking news from the Pacific: advanced US and Philippine missile systems are now deployed just miles from Taiwan and the South China Sea. These are not just defensive weapons, they're a direct signal to Beijing. The missiles are active and ready, raising both the risk and the deterrence in an already tense region. Together, these systems form a formidable defense network over the crucial Luzon Strait. The world is watching closely. The stakes have never been higher. The South China Sea is now a flashpoint, with China claiming nearly the entire area using its controversial 9-dash line. This claim overlaps with those of the Philippines, Vietnam, and Malaysia, fueling constant friction in one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. China has built artificial islands and military bases, escalating tensions and harassing Filipino vessels with aggressive tactics. Billions in trade pass through these waters, making control here a source of immense power. The Philippines has protested, but Beijing's pressure only grows, pushing the region closer to conflict. Meanwhile, the Taiwan Strait remains a global hotspot. Beijing sees Taiwan as a breakaway province and has increased military activities around the island. Fighter jets cross the median line, warships circle, rehearsing for invasion. The US maintains strategic ambiguity, but its actions suggest it would defend Taiwan. The Philippines sits at the geographic center of the storm. Its northern islands are less than 100 miles from Taiwan. Its western shores face the contested South China Sea. This makes the Philippines a critical player, no longer just a bystander but on the front line of a superpower confrontation. An incident in one area could easily spill over into the other. The stakes are high, and the margin for error is razor thin. The region is a powder keg. The Philippines' strategic position has never been more important. The world is watching for the next move. Tensions are at a breaking point. The balance of power is shifting. The confrontation is no longer theoretical, it's unfolding in real time. Facing mounting threats, the Philippines is rapidly modernizing its military. Once focused on internal security, its forces are now being transformed to counter external aggression. The government is investing in advanced weapon systems, forging new partnerships with the US, Israel, and India. The goal: create anti-access, area denial capabilities to keep adversaries at bay. This shift is called the Comprehensive Archipelagic Defense concept, a layered defense to detect, deter, and defeat threats far from Philippine shores. The Navy is acquiring new frigates and corvettes, the Air Force new multi-role fighter jets, but the centerpiece is ground-based missile systems, giving the Philippines the power to hold adversaries at risk from a distance. Modernization isn't just about hardware, it's about training and people. Filipino forces are working closely with American counterparts to master these new systems. This transformation sends a clear message. The Philippines is now a strong, capable partner in regional security. It's no longer a passive observer. The nation is determined to defend its interests and contribute to Indo-Pacific stability. The stakes are higher than ever. The region is watching Manila's every move. The Philippines is stepping up to meet the challenge. The Philippines' new arsenal is designed for layered defense. At the forefront, the US Army's Typhoon system, a mobile launcher firing Tomahawk cruise missiles with a range of over 1,000 miles. Typhoon also fires the SM-6, a versatile missile that can strike ships, aircraft, and cruise missiles at over 200 miles. With Typhoon, key Chinese bases and fleets are now within reach. From India, the Philippines has acquired the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile, one of the world's fastest, nearly 3 times the speed of sound. BrahMos is a ship killer, deployed in coastal batteries to control sea lanes and deter amphibious assaults. Its speed and power make it a formidable deterrent. Completing the defense network is Israel's Spider air defense system, designed to shoot down planes, drones, and missiles at short and medium ranges. By combining Typhoon, BrahMos, and Spider, the Philippines creates a comprehensive shield. This arsenal gives the country a fighting chance against a much larger adversary. The message is clear. Any attack will be met with swift, powerful response. The region's balance of power is shifting. The Philippines is no longer defenseless. These systems are a warning to any would-be aggressor. The stakes for conflict have just risen. The new arsenal is a game changer. The Philippines is ready. The US-Philippines alliance is one of the oldest and most vital in the Indo-Pacific. Anchored by the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty, both nations are committed to each other's defense. Recent years have seen deeper cooperation, including the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, giving the US access to key Philippine bases. The Typhoon missile deployment is a direct result of this partnership. Thousands of American and Filipino troops train together annually in exercises like Balikatan, building seamless interoperability. These drills cover everything from amphibious landings to live-fire missile launches. The alliance is about more than treaties. It's about trust, shared values, and real-world readiness. U.S. officials have clarified, the Mutual Defense Treaty covers attacks on Philippine forces anywhere in the South China Sea. The visible presence of U.S. forces and advanced weapons is the ultimate deterrent. This alliance is a shield for Manila and a symbol of American resolve. The message to the region is unmistakable. The U.S. commitment is ironclad. Any potential aggressor must think twice. The partnership is stronger than ever. The stakes are high, but the alliance endures. Together, they stand ready. The region is on notice. The missile deployments in northern Philippines are no accident. They're a strategic masterstroke. Placed in Cagayan and the Batanes Islands, these systems sit directly on the first island chain, a natural barrier separating China from the Pacific. From here, the missiles control the Luzon Strait, a vital choke point for Chinese naval access to the open ocean. Anti-ship missiles like BrahMos and SM-6 can effectively blockade this passage in a crisis. The Batanes Islands, less than 100 miles from Taiwan, are now a forward outpost. Missiles and surveillance gear here provide early warning of Chinese moves and can strike invasion fleets. This turns the northern Philippines into a critical asset in any Taiwan contingency. The Philippines is no longer waiting for an attack, it's projecting power, shaping events in the wider region. Fortified northern islands complicate Beijing's military planning, forcing China to account for a serious threat on its southern flank. The first island chain, once porous, now has real teeth. Geography is now a weapon. The Philippines is leveraging its location like never before. The region's strategic map has changed. The stakes for any conflict have risen. The Philippines is now a key player in the Indo-Pacific chessboard. The message to Beijing, the path to the Pacific is no longer open. The first island chain stands ready. The missile deployments are all about deterrence, convincing Beijing that aggression will come at a steep cost. This is deterrence by denial, making it too risky for China to achieve its objectives quickly or easily. Powerful anti-ship and land attack missiles create a no-go zone for Chinese forces. The psychological impact is huge. Tomahawks threaten deep strikes. BrahMos forces caution at sea. Doubt and uncertainty now haunt Chinese planners. The hope, strength, and resolve will prevent conflict before it starts. The missiles aren't there to start a war, but to stop one. The success of this strategy depends on whether Beijing believes the threat is real. The US and the Philippines are betting on peace through strength. The region's stability hangs in the balance. The world is watching for signs of resolve. The stakes could not be higher. Deploying new weapons is just the start. Real deterrence requires readiness. Joint US-Philippine exercises are now more frequent, complex, and realistic. The annual Balikatan drills have shifted focus to large-scale maritime and coastal defense. In 2025, live-fire drills with the Typhoon system proved operational readiness. The Philippines has also tested BrahMos, practicing sinking mock enemy ships. U.S. Special Forces train Filipino units in surveillance and precision strikes. These war games build technical skills, test command procedures, and forge trust between allies. When soldiers train side by side, they build the bonds essential for victory. High readiness makes the missile threat credible. The final piece of deterrence is in place. The region knows these systems are not just for show. The Philippines and the US are ready for any contingency. The new missile deployments mark a profound shift in the Indo-Pacific's balance of power. For years, China's military buildup seemed unstoppable. Now, the trend is being challenged. The region is now a contested environment. No power has free rein. China must now defend its southern flank, complicating any plans for Taiwan or the South China Sea. But this new balance is fragile. So many powerful weapons in close quarters raise the risk of miscalculation. Communication between Washington, Manila, and Beijing is more critical than ever. The future will be defined by ongoing competition and the hope for stable deterrence. All sides know the cost of war would be devastating. As of October 31, 2025, the region is more armed and unpredictable than it's been in generations. The world is watching and waiting. The stakes are global. The next move could shape the future of the Indo-Pacific. The clock is ticking.